What's going on, guys? So this is a trade recap for the 1st July, Monday, 2026. This is the first setup I took on my 50k eval. This is like my third eval. Um, so I had a $350 loss. So coming in today, I was bearish. I liked these draws, these lows here, this low here, then also the daily fair value gap on ES. I wanted that to get taken. So those is where I thought we were going to go to at least to continue back up to all-time highs. So market open. We come into this 15-minute gap. We also had news, so I was going to be a bit patient, and then I saw that we were respecting this, so I was like, okay, so we're most likely going to be bearish on the day. There were some moves in here, but I didn't really feel confident, and also wasn't very clear to me. I know a few people in the Discord that have been took a wing trade through here. So then I saw us so I was still bearish. We had these lows here. I was like, okay, sweet. So news came out. We had this data low down here, and then I saw us. I was waiting. I was like, okay. So we just left pretty much equal lows here, and we had these 5 minutes here, and then I wanted to see this 5 minute get hit, not this one, because of this not sponsored, but this one is out of the 15-minute gap here. We also had like a small SMT here, I'm pretty sure. Kind of. Also here. And yeah, I saw us Jabs this 5 minute gap. Just here. And then I saw my entry, I think it was here. So I saw us come up, we had this SMT here. We had this internal SMT, which is part of my model, my entry model. So this SMT here, and another SMT, so I had a double internal SMT. We had a few lows generated down here, and also these pretty much equal lows with ES being coming really close to this daily fair value gap, so it's pretty clear to me. And then saw us inverse this gap, and then I waited for a tap back into it for a better entry, which is something like around here. And my stop loss as a fixed 25 points. If I trade the motion model, I was going to target it 2R. And then basically got edged the first time. And then, okay, sweet. I'm going to flush down here now. And then ES took out this internal low where I was like, okay, I can go break even here, but there's not much room for my trade to keep going. And then also at the same time, the low didn't really hold much significance. They still had all these stacked lows here. So I was just gonna wait. And then yeah, we just took me out. And I think the reason why this trade failed most likely is because we did have an SMT on the higher time frame, which was with these lows, I think. That's another thing as well. We pretty much have relative equal lows, but at the same time, it's SMT. There's SMT here and here. And yeah, we were just bearish in the day, seeing rejections out of this. So that's just market was just showing that we were bearish, trending all night downwards, and then yeah, so I took a small loss of $350, 7 micros. And I think the only reason why this trade fails, it could have been just a systematic fail on my win rate. But at the same time as well, it's also because we did have an external SMT. We were going against that. But I had enough conviction that we were going to hit the daily fair value gap on ES. It's really all. And yeah, so I'm not really too mad about the loss. I did follow my rules. We're delivering out a 15-minute gap. 5 minute was sponsored. We had multiple SMTs above, protecting us from all-time highs, so I didn't think we really needed to go back up to here. Projection has 15, 5 minute. A lot of generated lows below us, so I was definitely expecting them to get hit. And I saw a few traders like KB trades take this and lose, which as a kind of newish trader, it's good to see that I was at least looking for the same things as other profitable traders were. And yeah. And just another thing with the reason why I thought we are going to be bearish as well, aligning with the daily fair value gap, is that we generated all these lows and left them here, but then we also came down. And that's why I also wanted to wait for 10 o'clock news, because then it just showed me that we were most likely going to be bearish. We inverse this gap. Didn't take out any of this liquidity down here though. At the same time also did have SMTs. Then yeah, inversed all these gaps, showing me that we were most likely not going to go higher. And at least my narrative was at least to take out this, hit this daily fair value gap and then continue back up to all-time highs. But nothing you can do, and just bounce back, manage my risk. I'm not too mad about the loss, to be honest. It was a good loss, I feel like. And the only really anti-confluence was that external SMT. Also maybe a little bit more later into the session, because at the same time we were also moving fairly slow at the time. It wasn't really quick kind of movements. But I think we just had the wrong bias. I'm pretty sure we just pumped. Yeah. So yeah, we just bounced back, and yeah. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed and have a blessed day.